Crawley Driving Test Centre is the test centre that I'm taking a driving test at today, and I'm very nervous because it's got one of the lowest pass rates in the country. Yeah. This is Marc from Benchmark Driver Training.
How's it going, everyone?
And he's gonna give me the ultimate driving test tips, hacks and advice to make sure that I'm not nervous and I've got the best chance of passing.
So we're going to take the second turning on the right, not this one.
Okay.
But the next turning on the right, just coming up here. And here we go, just going into the test centre now.
Oh, it's here?
Yeah. So you've got the blue gates, and then you follow it round to the left after that white Mini.
This is not what I was expecting. It's not even got a sign that says DVSA.
No. So there's the test centre there on the right. There's the sign.
Ah, got it, got it.
Follow it round to the left. Sometimes they've got an ice cream van right at the bend.
Yeah, yeah.
So keep it nice and slow. And then all of the spaces for the test centre are just over on the right.
These ones at the end?
Yeah. But if you use the spaces at the end on the right, the two spaces that are unmarked down the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we will...
DVSA test parking only.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't park this side. If you've got a driving test, this is your guy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where you go. And then just avoid those reserved parking ones as well if you're coming for your test.
Don't get you in trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because we're in your car.
Yeah, don't go in those spaces.
Give me one, your best tip. We've just pulled up at the test centre.
Yeah.
I'm holding my licence in my hand and shaking.
Yeah.
What's your best thing that you say to people?
I think the most important thing when you are going in for your driving test is focusing on your breathing. And it's focusing on keeping in the present and keeping in the now. Right, so...
hard one, yeah?
I'm going to take you on... so we're going to go Three Bridges Route 2. This will take us around every single roundabout that everyone wants to avoid on their driving test.
Beaut. We love this.
And then I go, these are the roundabouts you want to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you want to do them. Even if you're not keen on it, I'm going to go do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, get that out of the mindset. This rock. All right?
Okay, cool.
So when you're ready, we'll go out.
Ooh.
I'm literally just going out before the test get back. So, mate, you timed this perfect.
Bloody lovely. Oh, that's the test coming back?
Yeah, they're not. They're coming in.
Coming in for their...
They're coming in for the next test.
For the next test, okay.
Yeah. Or they're practicing.
AAA Star is mega early.
Yeah, so we'll turn right here.
Get a grip with yourself, AAA Star.
Go to the blue gates.
Okay, following that.
Yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Is that right there?
Left on the exit. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm so fired up for this, actually. And this isn't even my driving test. I'm just bloody pumpy. Let's go. 50 miles an hour. I can see it. Down into 30.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
So this is, you get this straight away from your test. As soon as you come out. And then you're just following the signs.
And then we're on Peas Pottage roundabout, which is the spicy one.
Crawley.
Crawley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's it. But the trick on this, as you know, if you look at the top of the sat nav, it tells you where
looks like
you're going.
straight ahead. Oh, Crawley. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at the top of the sat nav, here's your first hotspot. Here's your first hotspot area. This was marked Crawley. This lane, the left-hand lane.
Was it?
The signs have always been the same. People will get up to just before the Horsham exit where the next set of lights are, and they'll use the left lane to suicide around the outside and turn right.
Oh yeah.
So just be really careful of the left there. All right.
Because I'm in the correct lane. Or
you're in the correct lane.
I could have used that one.
No, you can't use it.
No, I can't use it.
Look at the marking. It says Crawley.
Yeah, yeah.
Both of these lanes go to Horsham. So you can technically go straight ahead in the right lane here.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Okay.
But some people use that lane to turn right.
Okay.
I've done a few videos online about it, but...
Check them out. Plug, plug, plug.
Yeah, that's it. I just need
Okay.
to make them easier. So look, the trick here is look at the sign over there for Crawley. You see it shows you 2 lanes?
Yeah, yeah.
So you basically just want to aim for the small green sign that says Horsham and Broadfield and then change lane after the second exit. And then check your mirror signal left. That's it.
Take the exit.
And you just want to bosh in here.
Nailed
Everyone
it. Why's your car beeping?
hates this. It just loves you so much, mate. When it notices there's a car nearby and you give your left signal, everyone that was exiting there, it sensed everyone there.
What car's this?
Toyota
CRV?
CHR.
CHR.
Toyota CHR.
Plug-in hybrid electric vehicle?
Not plug-in.
Oh.
Not plug-in.
Hybrid.
Hybrid, baby.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And it's an auto?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an auto. Self-charging.
I'm trying to think of funny...
I know.
disparaging
Me too.
things to say
Just
about
don't
automatic.
force it. Don't force it.
All right, sick. What was the morning thing you were telling me about?
So I did a diary of I noted down every 30 minutes what I was doing. And I managed to find throughout the day that I had 6 hours worth of dead time.
Okay.
Peace, just tell me every hour what you do up until 12 o'clock.
My day is honestly so erratic. Like, sometimes I'll be up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning finishing off an edit. So I'll wake up at like 9 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
so there's not really
I've got
like
stuff to do. My life has absolutely no schedule.
Yeah.
This is an interesting insight into Francis's life.
Go on.
So I have 3 places I edit. No, 4 places I edit. I go to WeWork sometimes. I go to my camper van and just sit there and edit. I can get so much done in there, and it's got all electric and stuff, so it's well good because it's really quiet and it's like closed off space. So I'm just focused on the thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I'm at home and editing, I'll be watching TV and banging out an edit in the background. I don't get much done then because it's distracting. Or I'll be in bed. I sometimes just sit in bed all day with my laptop and I get loads done in there. I just love just waking up and being like, I need to edit. Where do I fancy being? Do you know the other space? Weatherspoons. Here's the actual hack. If you go to Weatherspoons, breakfast is like $3.99 for a big full English breakfast.
Yeah.
And then you can pay £1.60 for a cup and get unlimited tea and coffee all day.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Plus the Wi-Fi's decent, plus they've got plugs. That's such, like, I pay a lot of money to go to WeWork.
Yeah.
But Spoons is the hack, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
And
then
it's cheap, and its Wi-Fi's pretty good, I'm assuming.
Wi-Fi's decent.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then when I finish the edit, I can reward myself with a pint.
Look, I think you've got a structure. You have a structure.
Oh yeah, I went off on a tangent of your question there.
Do you know what I mean? You do have a structure.
Yeah.
And if you look into it, just have a look and see whether or not there's a pattern to it. Have a look to see if Mondays follow the same suit. Have a look to see if Tuesdays follow the same suit. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. And I'd be interested to see, like, what those patterns are like. I wonder.
Okay.
They might be completely erratic, right? Like you say, like everything's erratic, but human beings, they thrive on routine. You thrive on routine. Even if your routine is edit till 2 a.m, wake up at 9, you're still getting 6-7 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So with having a structure, especially leading up to your driving test, it's been proven that bananas help to calm your brain when you're going in for any like interview or any high pressure situation. But 90 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes before you go driving or an interview, make sure you have a good meal. Because if you don't do that and you haven't got the energy that's required for your test, you could literally switch off for one moment and then you get a serious fault for not stopping at a zebra crossing.
Yes. Interesting.
So what I do, for example, is I wake up, I do my meditating, I do my journaling, I have my ice cold shower first thing as I wake up, go to the gym. So I haven't eaten for like 2 hours once I've woken up. But then when I get home from the gym, I'll have 5 eggs, so lots of protein. There's healthy fats in there. I do Warburton's thinly sliced bagels that have high protein in there.
Oh yeah.
And you just stick to protein, healthy fats and moderate carbs.
Okay.
And by doing that, it releases it throughout the day. It releases it throughout the day gradually,
So you don't feel
rather
hungry.
than getting like a massive hit and you feel quite lethargic.
So maybe not 5 eggs, but like that's the kind of thing that you should be looking at before you're driving.
Have 2 eggs, right? If you're not going to the gym like me, then just have 2 eggs, a couple slices of toast. But the worst thing you can do, keeping it really simple, is just don't go in on an empty stomach.
You said a really interesting thing about what you tell people on their first driving lesson about like
physiology.
Physiology, yes.
Physiology first. So when you like get up in the morning, or when you're like, I suppose, sat at the test centre with your students, are we doing this as if you're you still?
Yeah,
this,
no, I'm a
if you're,
speak to learner drivers, how you would normally.
When you're sat at the test centre with people that you're helping, what do you say to them when you're there? Like, do you just chill
Give
with
them my best dad jokes.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best way of doing stuff is, focusing on physiology. Just be really silly. You know, some people don't like that, right? So you just want to like keep quiet. But those that are really, really nervous, if you just literally change the script by just going, I don't know, if it's someone that you can get away with it, just going, when did you last do a really smelly fart? Or like, well, what did you do last week on Saturday at 12 o'clock? Just like to completely trick their brain that they're doing something really important.
To not focus
To
on
not
the driving
focus
test?
on the driving test.
Okay.
So, like,
So the trick is for someone who's going for their driving test
Yeah.
is take yourself out of the moment.
yeah,
Okay.
take yourself well. You're aware you're at a driving test, right? You're aware you're doing something really important.
Yes.
So don't ignore the fact. You've got to accept that and you've got to be in it. But also, don't make it worse than it already is. You know, if you're thinking like your nerves, you're getting stressed, you're getting anxious, don't make it worse than it already is. You know, if anything, make it better than it already is. Like, everyone focuses on what's going wrong. Why don't you
Okay.
focus on what's going right?
Yeah,
You turned
yeah,
up
yeah.
to your driving test. You spent 2 years getting to this point. You know, focus on what's going right. What's right is there. What's wrong is always available. So why don't you just focus on what's right? You know?
That's good.
And what's going right now? And they're like, are you breathing? Yeah, I'm breathing. You smiling?
Have you got an opportunity to pass your driving test right now?
Have you got an opportunity to pass your driving test? Right, do you know what I mean? So now we're coming up to the Hazelwood roundabout, and this
Okay.
one, this is the, this can really get some people when they go onto it. And especially if you've come from another test centre and you've not driven around here, come and drive down at the Hazelwood roundabout from the Three Bridges direction.
Yeah.
And just go around this roundabout as many times as you need to not feel nervous.
Okay.
To really focus on the road markings, because this is a spiral roundabout, gyratory roundabout, and there's no like lane signs.
Interesting.
There's no signs. So you've got this one here.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're
And
going
we're
to
taking a second
You're
town
going
centre.
towards a town centre.
100 yards, cross the
Why do
roundabout
people hate Crawley?
and
Why has it got
take
such a
the exit.
low pass rate?
I think partly down to people coming from different test centres that don't know the area. Maybe have
Okay.
done about 6 or 7 hours worth of driving down here, and that really is not enough.
Is it well hard to pass here?
It's not well hard if you don't think it's well hard, but if you think it's well hard
Oh,
and
it's
you're
all in
already
the mind.
focusing on 38%
It's all in the
pass rate,
mind.
then
38%?
you're screwed. I mean, that
That's
was the last week, so you keep left.
Wild.
Keep left. Keep left. Keep left.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
there.
Are you sure? As if like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
And then you keep going around here.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you exit left on here.
Oh.
So there you go.
Okay.
That's the reason why there. If
Yeah,
you went
yeah,
straight
yeah.
over into that middle lane, you would have got a serious fall.
It looked
Not
like
checking
that
mirrors.
lane was
Yeah.
exiting.
Yeah.
First exit.
Now, do you want to hear the feedback examiners always give at the end there?
Go on.
The feedback everyone gives when anyone's like, even just the driving fault there, is what do we call this junction here? What do we call that junction?
Don't know. Go on.
It's called a roundabout, isn't it?
Okay.
We don't call it an overabout.
Oh, I hate that.
So
one.
you almost went straight over
Yeah.
into the lane without doing any steering. So the left lane there, you've got 3 lanes on the approach and 3 lanes on the roundabout. So if you just keep
Okay.
going this straight line there, you're going over
Edging
into
out
middle
the person
lane,
on my
and
right.
you've got to really focus on those markings.
Okay. If you had someone that messaged you, because I get this DM a lot, and I try and answer it in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really nervous about my driving test. You can't see my driving. I can't see your driving. Just what can I do? Have you got any top tips and like hints for me to try, or for me to think, or for me to do to make me feel better?
You change your language. Change what you say. Stop saying I'm nervous and start saying I'm capable. Stop saying I'm anxious and start saying I'm excited. Stop saying I do everything wrong and start saying I want to do things right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
After
I think
200
the first
yards,
place anyone
turn
should
left on
start
roundabout and
is
take the first
changing the
exit.
way they speak.
Positive self-talk.
Yeah, but
It's so easy to be negative
Go
about.
left
Yeah.
on the roundabout
But
and take the
positivity,
first exit.
positivity is not easy. Positivity, like
sure.
with what you do and the grind that you've had to go through over the last however many years you've been doing this for. I mean, I've been following you for like 4 years, and you helped me loads with
Nice.
all of your videos through Get Licensed Driving, and all of the stuff that you did up there. The positive self-talk, it doesn't come just like that. You have to have a routine and a structure that's going to help you to thrive under the pressure. And it doesn't stop. You don't stop feeling nervous. You don't stop feeling anxious. You just start swapping anxiety for excitement. And then when it dips back into sort of feeling nervousness, right, and you feel nervous again, you can flip it and go, so when you're nervous, right, what happens to your heart rate?
It goes up.
When you're excited, what happens to your heart rate?
It goes up.
Right? And when you're holding the steering wheel and you're hot, right? What happens to your hands when you're anxious?
Yeah.
And
Sweating.
when you're excited?
Yeah,
So
same.
you get the same physical sensations when you're anxious and excited, or nervous and excited. So I like to call this nerve-sighted.
Okay.
And when you're nerve-sighted, you're nervous, you've got those butterflies, but you're actually really excited to go in and do your driving test.
Okay.
Right?
I would add to that as well, that feeling nervous isn't a bad thing.
No,
when you're,
it's not.
When you're nervous, it's your body's natural response to something that's really important.
Exactly.
That's
Fight and flight.
That matters to you.
Yeah.
And that feeling in your stomach that is slightly uncomfortable, because we all wanna get that dopamine rush and have the opposite feeling, which is like exhilaration and happiness, not anxiety.
Yeah.
But unless it is diagnosed anxiety, you're just a bit nervous
Yeah.
about your driving test, which
Yeah.
is so good, because when you get that, your adrenaline goes up, which makes you sharper, which makes you more focused, which makes you less likely to miss things and make less mistakes on your test. So if you come up to your driving test and in your stomach you're feeling nervous, but you can still concentrate, you can still count down from 5 to 1, you are in a great position to ace this test way more than you've done your mock test. You probably weren't nervous for your mock tests, but for your actual real driving test, the fact that you've got that
knot in your stomach.
That knot in your stomach.
Those butterflies. It means you care.
That you care, this matters,
You
and
care.
you're gonna be able to drive so much better with that cortisol and that spicy energy flowing through your veins. That energy where you're like laser focused. If it didn't mean anything to you and you were like not nervous, then you'd be much more relaxed and more likely for your brain to wander around and more likely to miss something. So don't get rid of nerves, embrace them. They're not a thing that's going to stop you from passing, unless, this is the caveat, unless your nerves flick into anxiety, in which case then you can't concentrate, and you should get that addressed for sure before you even go near a driving test centre.
And where do you think, and why do you think so many people will be anxious and nervous from a mindset perspective? What expectations are they setting themselves when they go into their driving test that causes that anxiety?
Because it matters so much, and you've got that mad pressure to pass. You've got the mad excitement because I can drive now, but me and this examiner, that's what's standing between me and my goals. And like, I think the problem is social media. I know that's my job, but the problem is all you see online, every Instagram page, every single video is, I passed. It doesn't say first time, second time, third time. It's
10th
just,
time.
I passed. So failing is so alien. The fact that you might fail and be like the only one makes you nervous. But less than half of everybody passes their driving test. Not first
50-50.
time, just any time.
Yeah.
You've got a less than 50% chance. So the fact that people only post the success and not the journey, actually, this is your journey and it's mad unique to you. You don't have to pass first time. It's long getting another driving test, but it's not impossible. Have yourself a plan B before you go in, which actually makes you less nervous and more likely to pass, and if I'm okay with failing.
I'm interested by what you said, just tracking back a little bit, is you've got the examiner standing in between you and passing. What other way could you say that? Like, to flip the script and actually, they're not standing in my way. You started with a clean sheet. You're a zero hero already. Pat yourself on the back, and that's where you can put the physiology into it, where when you do something really good, when you stop on the left, give yourself a little pat. Yeah? Give yourself a little pat on the back. And my daughter learnt this in reception. She was 4 years old. Every time they do something really, really, really good, or when they've done something really tough, and even when they've cried, the teachers encourage them to go, 1, 2, 3, well done me.
Oh, that's so nice.
And if you do that, every time you stop on the left, all right, the examiner might look at you and go, what on earth are you doing, right?
Or just in your head. You can do it in your head.
Just do it in your head, go, well done me. Well done me. And visualising stuff. Oh, mate, visualisation. Oh, you were saying it earlier with visualisation. You could visualise yourself being in this position now. You might not have thought exactly where you're sat right now driving in Crawley, but you knew you were going to make it. You knew you were going to make it because you wanted it so bad.
Visualise the success.
Right, visualise the success.
Test.
Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to literally like picture it all in your head, but commentary driving is visualising.
Yeah.
Commentary driving is visualising. Even if you're just saying the stuff you feel nervous about, going, right, I feel really nervous now, but do you know what? I'm all right. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to slow down. I'm just going to hold back behind this Toyota here, and I'll make sure I've got a car length's worth of space. Fantastic, cool.
humour me.
Ha!
Let's give Crawley some ratings.
Yeah.
So out of 10,
Yeah.
1 is it's disgusting, 10 is the vibes are immaculate around here. Not
Yeah.
to do with driving tests, just what it's like to drive here.
Yeah.
1 to 10, go.
I mean, I love it. I mean, I'm about an 8 or a 9.
Oh.
You know, but if you were going to talk about a lot of people and
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
they would probably picture it if they've come down here, then you're probably going to look right bang in the middle, probably a 5.
5, okay, I would have
Probably
said
a
5
5.
as well.
You know, do you know what? Probably about a 5, I'd say.
Give me a rating on how difficult it is to pass.
4 if we're...
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, cool. What are the facilities like at Crawley, out of 10?
Well, they've got toilets. They've got 2 toilets. They've got a little radio. They've got tea and coffee there.
Oh, yeah.
They've done a little refurb. I mean, they just painted the walls and they just put a new lino down. But, you know, I'd give it a good, 6 or 7.
6 or 7,
Yeah,
decent
6 or
score.
7,
And
yeah.
overall, when you take all of those scores into consideration, what's Crawley like to take a driving test in if I'm a learner driver thinking about using this place? Overall.
If you're looking at from what most people would say, probably a 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, probably a 5. But if you don't go in thinking that you're going to fail and you're putting the hands of the, you know, the examiners in your hands, you know, you're going to be a high 8.
Let's go with 5. Thank you, Marc. Check him out.
Straight ahead of that space.
The links to him are
Yeah.
down below. This has been an eye-opener. I hope you're feeling pumped, motivated and excited. If you want to see everywhere else that I've driven on this exploration of test centres in England, click this one on Marc's body. And if you want to have some more driving test tips, hints and advice for passing your driving test, click this one. That's your playlist to go to next. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, peace, bye!